Hello, I'm Derek Smalls, and you're watching, or listening, or both, to Rock Shop Live with Eric Broadbent. He's the Bent Broad.
You're watching Rock Shop Live, brought to you by Stewart Travel Guitars. See the incredible stowaway travel guitar at stewartguitars.com. Microphones for Rock Shop Live are provided by Rode Microphones. Now, for Music Gear Network, here's your host, guitarist Eric Broadbent.
Hey everyone, happy late Saturday evening to you all. Hope you are all well. This is kind of becoming a tradition. We're doing some late night pre-Helix preset launching, whatever we want to talk about it. Every time I want to launch a new preset, I like to take it out for like a spin. And we're going to be trying some acoustic presets tonight. Having some fun with this. I just totally love it. A couple of people jumping in already. Six String Brian. He says, hey bud, hope you're doing good. Jimmy Biter's here. A fun weekend this weekend. Tomorrow's Mother's Day, which we're all looking forward to. And it's kind of maybe a difficult Mother's Day for a lot of us because we don't get to spend time with all of our families like we'd like to, having all the family and the kids and the grandkids and all that kind of stuff over. It's also tomorrow an anniversary for Sandra Lee and I too, which is crazy. Mother's Day and also our 16th anniversary tomorrow. So looking forward to that. So I was fooling around with some presets today. Something's going to be going up on Marketplace soon. And as you saw 1 week ago, doing some kind of pre-launch tests, I'd like to take these out for a spin live on the air and see how they sound. And this is going to be made strictly for Variax users. So if you don't have a Variax, it won't work for you. This won't be the preset you want to buy. But this is a preset that I've got that has 8 snapshots, and it's going to take you from all kinds of crazy tunings. So if I just hit a chord right now, we got our 440 down a half a step just by stepping down below. Ready for this? 1 whole step down and 2 whole steps down. So that's the first section of the preset. Then you get into the same thing again and I don't have it set on my Helix right now, but then I've got 4 more snapshots, which will take you into drop D. So if I can do it here by hitting HX edit. I can go here. Okay, so now we're in drop D. It's standard. Drop D, half step down. One more time. Drop D, 1 whole step down. And then one more time. Actually, I don't have I have to add this one yet. It's still to come. But I love this stuff, right? You may be picking up some of my acoustic 440. I mean, like when I say acoustic, I mean you might be hearing my microphone picking up 440 resonance of the strings here, so it might sound a little bit out of phase. So when I get playing here in a moment, I will kind of mute this microphone as well too. But let's go back for a second, back to standard. Nice acoustic, right? Okay, nice kind of a Martin sound. So I'm using a lot of reverb, and it's maybe in some cases maybe the reverb might be too much for you. I'm using a plate reverb, but I'm also using some other reverbs as well too as we go through different things. So I can turn off. I've got a nice delay at looks like about 350 milliseconds, one of my comfortable zones as well too. Zach Thong is jumping in. Philip is here as well too, and AZ's here. Happy anniversary! Thank you, appreciate that. Let's turn off the delay for a second. So here's what we have. I love the tone, I really do. So that's just the preamp, a very nice preamp, and believe it or not, I'm using my the same thing I use in electric tones, and I'm not going to say what it is at the moment because I don't want to give away my whole preset, and I'm not sharing my screen at the moment, but I'm using some of the same techniques I use in the electric guitar as well too, just to give some beef. I've got some compression, some EQ in there as well too. And I'm going to show you a couple differences between the plate reverb, which I use religiously on my electric guitars. And I'm going to change it. I'm going to turn it off right now. So that's what you've got. So traditionally that's too much reverb, but when you put that in the mix, you know, you can get away with it. So here's no reverb. Because now we got a nice acoustic. Right? So we can add our effects in our mix if we want reverb or whatever we want. But watch this. Watch this have the reverb. Listen to that hang time, right? Okay, so now I've also got a couple, depending on my snapshots, I've got a couple different delays. So the first delay you heard was this one at about 350 milliseconds. Okay, right? Turn that one off. I've got a reverse delay at around 600 and some odd milliseconds. We got this one. Then I've got another delay, so 3 delays in this preset. This one is a vintage swell, and it's pretty insane as far as time. It's almost a half of a second. Okay, so now let's take it a step further. Let's use one of my ideas that I use it a lot in the rock world with my electric guitars, and we're going to go with the detune. So let's go back to a normal delay. When I say normal, it's not exactly normal. Let's turn off that big old reverb, and let's go back to the plate, and let's add on my pitch detune. So it sounds nice, right? Ready for this? Look at that big separation. Okay, so watch this. I shot a real fast video earlier this evening. Like, I mean, it's like, when I say fast, it's like a 45-second video. And I dropped it down to the big tuning, the big drop tunings. I think I might have been down a full 2 steps. I'm not sure. Let's have a look and see see if this sounds right. Oh, it's too low. I think it was 1 step down. So what I'm going to do here, just so you're not hearing any acoustic string clack through the microphone that would deceive what you're hearing. And I'll mute my microphone, and I'll put on the reverse delay as well too. So I'll see what you think of this. Okay, this is a lot of fun. I'm going to crank my headphones so I can get the vibe. I'll turn off my microphone so we don't get any false tuning here. A lot of cool vibe. I like that a lot, and it's really funny because a lot of times you see me playing when I do my live streams, doing the Variax stuff. I've been playing the JTV 89F, which is the guitar with the Floyd Rose, the line, you know, the the Variax or the Floyd Rose, but I just been loving these shurikens to death. I love the neck and I love the pickup, and it's kind of funny because it's a one pickup guitar, and that kind of hits home for me with being a Van Halen fan, loving the one pickup guitar, and it can normally, in theory, can pose some oppositions to you getting different tones out of it, but depending on where you pick with your hand, you get these different tones. I just love the pickups to death. I want to measure these things one of these days and see where they output, but I love them. I just love them to death, especially, even in rock, right? Now, I'm only using the Variax technology for mainly the acoustic type stuff, and I love that to death. We're going to try a couple more here. We'll go some different tunings here. Let's go to some different tunings, and I'm going to really mess this up, I know for sure. But let's drop down to a drop D standard. Let's try this. I'm going to mess this up. I'm going to mute my mic. I haven't practiced Triumph in so many years, so I should probably not have attempted that. Oregon Steve is here. Gary Big G Tholander is here as well too. Nice to see you. I love the drop D, I do. And we can take it out a step further and go drop D, half step down. Drop D, full step down. AZ has a good question. He says, how would it sound with no Variax? It would not work. This is strictly made for the Variax user. So honestly, you couldn't get away with this. I mean, you could use a pitch detune in Helix with an electric guitar, and it would give you a simulated thing, but the tracking, with the polyphonic tracking across all strings, if you hit one note, you could get away with it, but hitting a chord, you couldn't get away with it. So you wouldn't get that, right? Okay. So you can't get away with that. I love the drop. I really love that low tuning. One click of a button or click of a mouse, back to standard tuning. Love it. And even when I was playing a few moments ago, it would sound nice in standard tuning. I feel like bullfighting. I need a red cape. Awesome. Cool. So we're going to do here, let's change over to, that's a lot of fun with this acoustic preset. We're going to be launching this one soon. I've got a few others coming as well too. I'm going to change over to something else. We'll go back to one of my staples. We'll play a few songs for you, and then we're going to jump out of here early. I mean, it's late, so it's not early, but you know what I'm saying. It's going to be a short show. Let's go over to probably a testing stage here. We'll go over to, I'm going to go to my Variax. Here it is, HX Trifecta Variax. You guys are familiar with this one. We got... Okay, I have to reload that one again. Okay. I'll try a song for you here. Maybe we'll try this. We'll try this first. Actually, I'm not tuned for this one, so we'll do this one in a second. Tomorrow being Mother's Day, I don't have my mother anymore. She's long passed. She actually passed away in 2000. So before we wrap up, I'll play a song for her. I'll play Shirley for you, but I had to grab the other Variax because I'm tuned appropriately for that one. Okay, Buckeye is here. It says, can Helix be used with an iPad, or do you need a PC or Mac? Okay, so you can't use it per se with a iOS device, and you don't need a computer with it. You don't have to have a computer with your Helix device. The advantages of having a computer is so you can put software on, like it's what's called HX Edit, so you can edit your... See, if you look back right now, I'm using that Helix way back there. So if I don't want to go way back there and turn knobs and stuff like that, I have software on the computer which is called HX Edit, and I can do all my touching and turning knobs and adjusting my parameters on the computer without having to go back there. But no, you can't do it on a computer, but you don't have to have the software either. If you have the device in front of you, you just turn your things and turn up your treble, turn up your mid, turn up, all that kind of stuff. So I hope that answers your question there as well too. And Zach says, I'm working on Lindsey Buckingham, Big Love, nice. Very, very nice. See if I'm missing any other questions as well too. I don't think I missed anything. Very, very nice. Okay, so we're going to try this. Let me see. Let's go over here, find, being that we're in this key, we'll try this. And hopefully my level's good. Hey, Rick, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you. Okay, I'm going to mute my microphone in a second and make sure everything else is on the mixer that looks good as it should be. Dale Brown says, thanks for all the great videos. You are very welcome. You're very, very welcome. I'm very appreciative of all your views. I really appreciate that. It's something I'm looking forward to. We can share this with all of you here as well too. Hopefully by tomorrow morning, it's a possibility. We could be hitting 15,000 subscribers here on the channel, and that's really cool. I mean, we got to look forward to all these little positive things and all the negatives that are out there. So maybe by tomorrow morning we might have 15,000 subscribers, and that's all thanks to you awesome people as well too. Buckeye says, thanks for the answer. I would need the rack unit. No problem. And reach out to me through the YouTube channel here as well with either a comment or follow me on social media, and I'm happy to assist you. And if you look at one of my videos as well too, it's like, you got a new Helix, what do you do with it now? And it tells you about updating your unit, getting the newest version of the firmware and the software, how to create your own tones really quickly. So watch that video as well too, and then please reach out to me. I'm happy to help you when I can as well. Awesome. Thanks, Orcon Steve. Okay. Night. Oh, new sub, Buckeye says. I appreciate that. I appreciate, and I say this a lot, and this is not a stuck record kind of preachy thing. I always say that I work just as hard to keep you as a subscriber as I did to get you. Now, in some cases, I didn't do anything to get you. You might have stumbled across, maybe like you did tonight. You might have stumbled across my channel, and I'm very grateful that you did that. But I do promise you that I will work hard to keep you as a subscriber. I'm not going to spam you with the videos. I like to try to keep my content on a nice, decent level, so I'm not overloading you, because there's a lot of people that we're now stuck at home. We're all watching a million videos. I want to make sure that when you come to check out something I've uploaded, I want to make it worthy of your time. So I will work very hard to keep you as a subscriber. I promise you that. Thank you. Hey, Paul's here, man. The Trid is here as well too. And Paul says, Helix community is full of great pros to help. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. Okay, so I'm just having so much fun with the Shuriken. I have somewhat better tools at my disposal by playing the 89F with I got like 2 humbuckers. I've got a 5-way selector switch, but I'm going to show you tonight when I play this song here in a minute. Depending on where I'm picking, I'll pick over the neck to get what I would normally get with a neck pickup. So I'm picking back at the bridge. Okay, now I'm going to pick over the neck a little bit. So that's a little trick. I didn't invent it, but I mean, it's a way to get away with, if you're limited with your pickup selections on your guitar, where depending on where you pick, you can get away with it. So we're going to test that theory right now and see how it sounds. So this is a preset I have up on Marketplace right now. It's called Helix Trifecta. And if you have a traditional electric guitar with no Variax technology, you have a clean channel, a rhythm channel, and a lead channel, which is like, a lot of us play with our traditional, or we've played in the past with our traditional tube amplifiers or solid state amplifiers. But if you have a Variax guitar, like I'm playing right now, you have a clean guitar. Okay, got a nice dirty guitar. We got a lead guitar. We have an acoustic. So it's a really, really cool preset, right? So we're going to be using clean rhythm and lead tonight for this particular one. A song called Pass You By. And right now, I'm going through all the trouble that we're going through in this crazy, crazy situation that we're all facing right now. It's one of those things where, don't let your life pass you by. Don't take life for granted. And that's what the song's all about. So let's give that one a spin right now. Says I'm only here for the chicks. Aren't we all, right? And Zach saying hey to Thrash. So I might have missed Thrash. Did I miss? There he is. Thrash, how you doing? I hope you're safe and well. Awesome. And it's 6 minutes away Eastern Standard Time from not only Mother's Day, but our 16th anniversary with the beautiful Sandra Lee. She's crashed out. She crashes out early, and then she wakes up at like god-awful hours. God-awful. It's just her thing. So she's probably going to be up in about 2 hours. But so with Mother's Day tomorrow and our 16th anniversary, so I'm looking forward to that tomorrow. It's going to be a really fun day. And inspiration just hit tonight, so I thought I'd go live for a little bit. Junior put up a really, really cool video. Look up banerox.com, BANEROX.com. He's really changed his YouTube channel, his direction on that, and I was really proud of him tonight because he got really famous on the YouTube circuit for doing a toy review, and it blew up his channel. He got like 500,000 views on this one video, and like 4,000 likes and about 1,000 comments, and it just totally changed his channel overnight. Sadly, it stereotyped him as the guy that does this review on this toy. And tonight he did a video and was like, and it was really funny watching it because his voice changed in 3 years. We kind of sampled a clip, and his voice changed so much. But he was basically saying, look, I'm not that guy anymore. I'm not the toy review guy. And I was so proud of him. And it made me kind of look at him and say, really do what you believe in. Don't just do something to appease others. Like when us YouTube people that, all of us are YouTube people, you're watching right now, you're a YouTube person. When you put something on YouTube, you're hoping people like it, but don't do it just for the people that you think are going to like it. Do it because you like it. And if you're going to be that person that wants to put out content just to appease others, you're not going to have fun. You're going to burn out really, really quickly. So I learned a lot from him tonight. It was very, very cool. Oregon Steve says, what? Where's Brad Miller? Yeah, he's going to want to hear Pass You By for sure. And Metalhead Hippie and Oregon Steve is wishing some happy anniversary. So I will be sure to share that to Sandra in the morning. Okay, so let's see if this is working. We'll get a good level here, and we'll see how this goes. We're going to play a one pickup guitar and see how it goes. All right, rock and roll.
We'll have to let go.
needs a bat signal when you want to call Brad Miller. You just play Pass You By. And I had my wah pedal. I had a chord catch in the middle of it, so you might have heard some extraneous wah. I had a chord caught between the wahs, so I couldn't fully engage it. So nice to see you, Brad. Philip says, sounds great. Wally in the box is here. Guitar Man 45. Hello. Good evening and good morning. It's Mother's Day, 12:01 Eastern Standard Time in Eastern Canada. Mother's Day. Looking forward to tomorrow and our anniversary as well too. I hope I didn't miss anyone tonight saying hi. I'm not going to play long tonight. We'll play one more here as far as the standard tuning, and then we'll jump over maybe to one or two songs over in a half step down. And maybe we'll go back and we'll play some more Variax stuff as well, too. What I was showing people, in case you're just jumping in now, I'll jump back just for a quick second. I'm demonstrating tonight some new presets that will be rolling out soon on the Line 6 Marketplace. And I'm trying to think where I might have lost it now. There it is, Grand Acoustic. So we've got a new preset. Nice acoustic guitar, right? With multiple tunings, depending on... No, this is only for Variax guitars, so keep in mind, again, if you have to have a Variax for this. So I'm not even going to touch my guitar. I've got different tunings here with Helix. So there's standard tuning, half step down, one step down, and two steps down. So I was playing this one kind of riff earlier tonight. I'll pop on a reverse delay. This is just for those that are jumping in late. Maybe even a chorus too. Okay, so I'm going to mute my microphone for a second. And we're at one step down. It's kind of fun. It kind of gives like some really nice darkness. That was the whole catalyst of starting this little bit of a live broadcast. I'm going through these acoustic presets. But we'll jump back just for some fun now. And we'll go back to So Close. My vision is so bad as well, too. We'll play Loaded Gun for you. Well, that's cool. I love that. Mojo. Okay, so let's cue up Loaded Gun. And then we're going to jump over and play maybe one or two songs over in different tuning, and we'll call it an evening or morning. It's almost time for breakfast, right? Here we go. Let's make sure that wah pedal is working. Sounds like it is. Okay, I think we're good to go. That is always a fun song to play. So I'm going to put this guitar down. We've got a few new people jumping in as well, too. We've got Stefan Odette jumping in. Hello, hello. He says, if you can play a couple tracks in E standard, I'm going to be okay. There you go. And that's what I was playing for sure. And I'm going to be dropping down to E flat here for maybe 1, 2, maybe even 3 songs at the very most. So I'm using and I won't be using Variax technology now. So I'm plugged in right now with this Variax with the VDI cable. All right, I'm going to put that one down on the stand here. I'm going to grab its matching twin, but now this one, if I even hit it at high E, if you heard me hit that E string a second ago, you're going to notice the difference in tone. So I'm down in E flat. So I'm going to mute my Helix for a second. And that's one of the nice things about Helix having multiple inputs. I'm running Variax VDI cable in, and I'm going to use my wireless, plug it in here. All right, I'm going to use that same, actually I'm going to switch a preset. Same idea, except we're going to HX trifecta guitar. And we should have tone here momentarily. Turn the mute back off. And I'm not sure why I don't have it. We'll figure that out. There you go. You know, I might be running to my pod. Am I running to pod? What have I done wrong? I'm not getting any output to the Helix. I'm wondering why that is. Well, you know what we can do? We can do this. Let's for argument's sake, I'll steal the Variax cable. 1 sec. I'll just mute that again. I might be running my wireless to my pod. I didn't think I was. Let's do this. We're going to steal a cable. 1 sec. Usually when I'm not trying to run Variax technology, I always try to run like a traditional guitar cable or a wireless. We'll go VDI in this case. I'm looking back. It looks like it. Oh, you know what? It looks like my wireless is running to HX Stomp. So, okay, that's different. Okay. So we'll go back here. There we go. Doesn't matter. Nice. Okay, there we go. So totally different dynamic, right? Okay, let's play a couple songs. We're going to play Fall Silent. Let's go back to tunes here. And more modern. Here we go, Fall Silent. All right, so we're half a step down, a little bit of a different dynamic. Here we go. last band can make or break it. That's not even in there, but I thought it was really fun the way I end that. Just F sharp, right? Big bend on the E. Big bend. Hold it. Make sure no one hears you make a mistake. Roll your volume off. Look around. No, anyone watching? Okay, I think I escaped right. All good. Let me see if we have the last comments here. We're going to drop it down here to some drop D. In the physical world of drop D. Alright, here we go. Some silence and then some runaway for you.
I've had all I can handle, way up high on the mantle. Have we seen enough to never seem to feel what's come to be? And it feels like we're this way.
so much, Metalhead Hippie. The super chat, thank you so very, very much. I appreciate that so much. Rick Hefner, Metalhead Hippie, Pacifica 529, Garry Davlin, a George guitar and beginner here, and went from a PV Viper to VIP3 to a Helix. At first I was really upset because I couldn't get a scooped crunchy thrash metal but tone like Metallica, so I found it in a forum. Very, very nice. That the Vipers were already boosted, compressed, and EQ. So I hope you are happy with your Helix. James Severin, hello Eric. You freaking rock, brother. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Very, very nice. And lighters, yeah, light them up, man. Guitar Man 45, nice, very nice. I forgot I was in drop D. Well, I could live in drop D for all day. Okay, here's one for you. Ready for this one? This one is fast AF. This is like a locomotive on a train track that's probably going to go off the track, especially if it's me playing. We might go off the tracks on this one, but it's fun. Lots of harmonics, lots of goodness on this one. Let's crank this baby up. This is a song called Runaway, and this is a fun song to play. If I play it well, it's awesome. If I play it bad, it's not awesome. We'll try to get somewhere in the middle. probably one of the more aggressive versions of my of playing that song, and it actually felt really, really good. Harmonics were popping out tonight, and the Zakk Wylde-ish squeals were happening as well too. Very nice. What can we try one more, maybe one or two more for you before we wrap up? It's way past my bedtime. It's 12:24 Eastern Standard Time here. Do I have any? Oh, you know what we can play "Freaking Out" for you. This is really cool. And speaking of freaking out, I was to this has nothing to do with my lead singer from the band, but in the record of this Silence, the record I'm going to play for you here in a second here, there's a song called "Freaking Out." And when we recorded this, we're in the studio, and I think at the time for this particular track, we're using a Marshall JCM 800 and a 412 cabinet out in the control room, or sorry, in the live room. The amplifier was just dimed on like full volume, everything across the top. And I'm in the control room, and I'm using my PV Wolfgang, and I'm yelling into my pickups. I'm saying, is this going to work? Is this going to work? Or something like, is this thing on? Is this going to work? So listen really, really closely at the beginning of the song, and you're going to hear me screaming into my pickups. So it's a song called "Freaking Out," and it's kind of neat. It's kind of a neat way to kick off the song. We'll play a couple more for you here. That's on the Silence record. "Freaking Out." Here it goes. Listen closely for the screaming. Is this going to work? Is this going to work? It's something like that.
And pull me.
try to eat chips and show off, you mess up your own material. And Guitar Man says, is that your own original? Yes, that's from Finding Core, for sure. Walling the box, sour cream and onion, making me hungry. Yeah, those are Junior's. We were watching some Mandalorian tonight in the office here. And those are his chips, and I just kind of stole the rest of them. I'm trying to think what I can play else here and drop D. No, I'm going to tune back up because now that it is 12:29 Eastern Standard Time, it is now Mother's Day. I'm going to tune back up. I'm going to play a song from Mom. Here we go. Okay. Now, I messed up that last song. I messed up probably the song before. And this is kind of funny. This is a long, ongoing joke here on the channel. And I always say this. I can't mess up this song. And if I do, I will go stand in the corner. But this is a song from my mom. It's called Shirley. And being Mother's Day today. And I don't have her. She passed away in the year 2000. And don't have her anymore. So this is a little tribute to her. And I would love to play this normally on a several pickup guitar. We're going to play it on one pickup guitar tonight. And have some fun. So this is for Mom. This is not just for my mom. This is for all of our moms and our wives and our girlfriends and our spouses and all these beautiful women that, you know, honestly, they're much better than we are. Us guys, you know, the things we go through life, we think we have it rough. These ladies in our lives really do a lot for us, and it's a very special day. So even though this is from my mom Shirley on Mother's Day, this is for all the special ladies of the world celebrating Mother's Day today. So here we go. Here's Shirley. I'm going to shut up, and I'm going to try my best not to mess this up. Mom, if I mess this up, I'm so sorry. Here we go.
Okay, are you ready yet?
Okay, so I did make one little mistake. I think my mom will overlook that. And what's kind of funny is because there's a little octave pattern. That's the biggest thing in that song. The melody goes. Oh. And earlier in my song, Silence, it's a very similar pattern, and I think I fell into the silence rut there for a second. So I made one mistake in the octave run. It is what it is. I'm not proud of that. I don't like to make mistakes on my mom's song, but I'm human, right? I can't go back, and it's not one of those things where I've overly produced it and said, I did it in one take, right? I made a mistake, and you all witnessed it. It's okay. It is what it is. But it's for mom. And man, I'll tell you, we're lucky to have these ladies right in our lives. What can I do for maybe one more song for you here? Let's try this. We're gonna play a song. Right now, it's kind of crazy, you know. In at least in Canada, one day about a week ago, I was outside sweating like in a t-shirt, and the next day it's snowing. Right? It just, what the heck? I mean, 2020, we got pandemics, we got killer freaking Baskin bees stinging us, and now we got snow. I mean, what the heck is going on, right? So let's kind of live for a moment and enjoy the feeling of the sunshine sitting on your porch, swimming in your pool, on your deck, whatever the case may be. This is a song called In the Sun, and we're going to have some fun with this one. Here we go. All right? And let's enjoy what that feeling of the sunshine is. Here we go. Let's have some fun. it's sunshine. And Gary says, someone said 55 in Alaska today, just right. Sean Zimmerman's here. Nice to see you, Sean. I saw some other temperatures shown in the chat there, which is say 86. Gary says 86 in Oregon. Man, I think we were maybe. Oh, it was cold today. We could not go outside without a jacket. So I'm going to play a song. This is the last one for the evening, and we're going to wrap up morning breakfast. What do you want to call it? Song called "Fly." Nice song to wrap up with. Not heavy, not slow, not ballady. But we'll wrap up with this one. Love this. Here goes "Fly." All right, so this will be it. Thanks, everyone. And actually, check out an interview I put up on the channel earlier today with a good friend of mine, Hoogie. Hoogie has been a guitar tech with everybody. He spent probably about the last 10 years with Shinedown as one of their main guys in Shinedown, not only as a guitar tech, bass tech, stage manager, video guy, the whole works. He's worked with so many bands, Breaking Benjamin, Blackstone, Cherry, Theory of a Dead Man, Stained, so many bands. We put that video up just earlier tonight, somewhere around 9 o'clock. I was hoping to get it up earlier than that, but it's up there. It's a really cool interview. I think you might like it. Check it out. And some more cool stuff coming as well too. Okay, so here's a song called "Fly." We're gonna wrap up right here as soon as I find it on the old other computer, the Windows 10. Here we go. See you soon.
Glows on me. I almost feel you breathing. Come on, drives me crazy. I've laid a bed with many, but never one to marry. This inside is scary. Let's begin this journey.
Do you see what I did? I'm trying to show off the chips. Oh man, Steve says, have a great evening. And then someone said it's for a new bag of chips. Okay, we're going to do it one more time. I'm not going to screw around. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Here we go. Last time. All right, thank you, Steve. Thank you, Metalhead Hippie, everybody tonight. Here we go. Fly one more time. I'm not touching anything.
presence glows on me. I almost feel you breathing. Come on, drives me crazy. I've laid a bed with many, but never one to marry. This inside is scary, so let's begin this journey. This world away. Locked inside my cover, where no one else can see. The forces pull together, suspicious minds can be.
And there we go. There we go. We're wrapping it up. It is 12:50 Eastern Standard Time. It's morning time. Time for breakfast. Time for some bacon. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate this. Have a fantastic Mother's Day with those special people in your life. And we'll see you very, very soon here on the channel. Check out the recent videos we've done. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. And we really appreciate every single thing that you do for us here and make it worthwhile of doing this every day or every week or whatever it is that we do here. But thank you so very, very much. I'm going to turn it out to the outro here and wish you all safety and blessings and all that good stuff. Thank you so much. We'll see you very, very soon. And until next time, you know what I say. Cheers.
Hey, you're still here? Eric Jr. here, reminding you to check out our full lineup of quality merch, available right now in the Broad Stash Boutique. Quality products and fast shipping. Visit broadstash.com today.
Video production services for Rock Shop Live are provided by Design 39 Media. Visit design39media.com for all your website, photography, and video production needs. Microphones for Rock Shop Live are provided by Rode Microphones.